Boker Tov, we're on Mishlei Perek Yud, Pasuk Yud Gimel. B'sifte navon timatzeh chokhmah. On the lips of the wise, there you will find wisdom. V'shevet legev chasar lev. But one who is chasar lev, who lacks heart, he will only listen with a rod in his back. Shevet is a rod, a staff. Legev, the gav, is on the back. He'll only listen when he gets a hit to his back. So here the Gaon of Vilna explains that the lips of the wise, we learn from there. We learn chokhmah from there. We learn how to act. We learn the derech hayashar, because they know they're acting the right way. They've learned the right way, and they know how to stay away from the onesh of the reshaim. They know how to stay away from the punishment of the wicked and the ways of the wicked. I was actually speaking to someone yesterday. It just popped in my mind. And this person, unfortunately, used to be a drug addict, and he got to a point of being homeless, mamasha homeless, and somehow, Baruch Hashem, he picked himself up. He's married now, etc. And it came about because he said for the first time he's actually helping someone else in that situation that's an addict as well, etc. And it came to my mind because the Chacham thinks about the future. We're going to talk about what the chasar lev means, the one that's lacking heart. We'll talk about that in a minute. Chacham is someone that thinks of the future, he understands, he knows, and he could see to prevent himself from getting to that situation. Sometimes now, after going through situations, people that were Rishayim or were on that side, now they have to learn the hard way, as we say it. But we follow the Chachamim to follow the good way and stay away from the bad way. And someone that's chaser lev is missing the heart because he's missing the knowledge, he's missing the understanding, and unfortunately, sometimes he doesn't want to go in the right way. He doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to listen to his parents. He doesn't want to listen to those wise people. He doesn't want to listen to the rabbi. He doesn't want to listen so what's going to end up at the end. So it's called the chaser lev. Pasuk Yudal. It's on the same. These pesukim on the same vein. Chachamim yitzpenu dat. Chachamim store up knowledge. Upi evil, the mouth of the fool, mechita kerava. His ruin is imminent. Meaning, a chacham stores up knowledge, like a storehouse of knowledge, and the fool, ruin, destruction is imminent from everything that he says. He says when a chacham he gains knowledge, he doesn't necessarily always share everything right away, and sometimes it takes time. And he goes over that knowledge and he understands it, and he's a storehouse of knowledge. Whereas the mouth of the fool, he, number one, doesn't. So attributes of the fool is he doesn't think to ro'et nolad. That's the Pirkei Avot says ezu chacham haro'et nolad. Who's the wise person? The one that thinks and he knows the future of his actions. I know if I do this is what's going to end up happening. But the fool doesn't think about the outcome. Doesn't think about the repercussions of his actions. That's number one. The second thing is that the mouth of the fool, he just says things without thinking. Motzi tekef mipiv. He says things without thinking, and he doesn't. That's as well. That's ruin, because you could say things and you offend people. You say things, you fight, and for what? You didn't think about the repercussions. Think about what you're saying. And he says that the shorish of the word evil, which is a fool, is someone that's mevuhal. Mevuhal is behala, always balagan, always. So they're not organized in their mind, and everything's always, oh yeah, this, okay, with that. And then, they cause fight, they say things, this, you look back like, well, why did this guy just have nachar ruach? Think a moment, think about your actions, think about what you're saying. So unfortunately, the mouth of the fool is always causing ruin. Last point, hon ashir, last pasuk for today, hon ashir kiryat uzo, the wealth of a rich man is his strong city. Mechitat dalim resham, but the ruin of the poor people is their poverty. So what does this mean? So in a physical way, when a person's wealthy, and now let's say he needs money for a certain situation, he doesn't need to sell any assets because he has money to take care of that situation. But someone that's poor, and now comes a situation, then he has to sell, even for cheap, whatever asset he has. Even if he has a gold ring, he has something he didn't want to sell it. I have to sell it. I'm in this situation. So what's the connection to here? The Talmid Chacham is the wealthy, that he gained all this knowledge. And therefore, he's going to be able to use it when it comes time that, okay, I need a situation that arises, oh, I have a storehouse of knowledge, I'll know how to act in this situation. But someone that's poor in knowledge-wise, they're going to sell things cheap, meaning they're going to think, oh, I think this is okay, or, oh, it's for sure allowed, right? So they're going to be cheap on selling themselves and end up doing the wrong way, because unfortunately they don't have the knowledge for it. So they'll sell themselves cheap. So in a way that you could phrase this, a slogan for this pasuk is, the more that you learn Torah, the more you realize how little you know. But it works the opposite way as well. The little a person knows Torah, he thinks he knows more, right? So he learns a little bit. I know. Oh, it's okay over here. It's okay in this case. That's okay, right? But then you're selling yourself cheap. But the one that knows a lot realizes, no, I really know what's going on over here, and I can use this knowledge that I learned and the review, the chazarah of the Torah as well, that I've reviewed the knowledge, and I can apply it in different cases. So the ikar is to try being as much as we can as a chacham in our actions, in our actual knowledge of Torah, and in our actions as well. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen v'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashia omer Ratzah Kadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et leficha chibur adam Torah shneimar Adonai chafetz man tzidko yagdil Torah veyadir.